Alright. Now I'm going to head back down and put in the redstone torches that power this thing. And I think in the process, I'm going to widen this entry so that it's 3 blocks wide and the track is in the middle. Alright, I have gotten the slope all powered up all the way down to the bottom here and lit up as well. I'm going to have to see about building some kind of a covering or something up there to keep mobs out of this thing, but I'll come up with something. In the meantime, let's see. Need to have something of a station down here. And for the time being, it's just going to be a very bare bones track and launcher setup. Alright. Don't need that there. I need it there. Alright. Drop a push button on that. Actually, I'm going to move this back a block. Couple of powered rails. There. And for the moment, just drop a torch next to this one. Alright. And now I can ride all the way back up to the top where I need to start laying track. Okay, which I believe actually I think I'm going to do after I sleep till day and get past this snowstorm. Oh crap, I'll never catch up with that. Alright, looks like I've got everything ready. Plenty of track, plenty of powered rails and redstone torches, and planks and so on. So let's get up here, right up to the top, and get this track finished. Alright. And now this is the standard track layout. 25 regular track, 1 powered rail. Oh boy, now ain't that special. 2 pieces of track shy. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in with powered rail, because I don't want to go all the way back to make up some more track just for 2 spots. All right. And now I should be able to ride all the way into the stronghold. See, the rail is turned the right direction. I just hit the power button. It didn't hold long enough. Well, that's a problem. I don't have room to put a second repeater, and if I move that button any farther away, that's a problem. I don't have any more repeaters on me. Oh, wait a minute. I do have more powered rail on me. Let's try that. That seems to have done it. All right. And given the way the switch piece is set right now, I could go from the stronghold back to the main base with just stopping to push the button to continue on. That's good. And now I'm going to have to get to getting some lighting on this track. I've figured out what form of track lighting I'm going to use. I just need to... Okay. That needs to be 3 high, so I don't bash my skull getting out of the cart. Alright. Okay. I don't believe I have any glowstone here. I'm going to have to figure out where I've got it stored at, because I want to go ahead and pick up, say, a stack of glowstone. And I think it is either at the country estate. No, it's either at the main base or the ice castle. Either way, that's the direction I need to go. So I'm going to go and figure out where the glowstone is at and catch up with you when I get back. And well, I've had something of a long time of it. I've gone over to the ice castle and picked up a bunch of glowstone, and then I stopped back at the abandoned mine shaft where I had stored all that fence posts and stuff, and picked up the fence posts that I had stored on the surface there by the entrance to it. And now I'm heading back here, and I'm going to get to completing another project that I had started, and that is getting this track lit up so that things don't spawn on it. And okay, I should have stopped before I got to the slope here, but no matter, I'll just head back up. Okay. Now, what I'm proposing to do here is to use a combination of wooden planks, glowstone, and fence posts to put in a lighting system on the track. And I'm going to start it here and now, and then over time I will be working on it off camera. Let's see, there's 25 track between the powered rails. And let's see, that's light level 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay, now from here, is where we start building this. And I've decided to go with this particular design. And I just made a mistake in doing it, but it's not impossible to fix. Okay. These blanks back. Fence post and a fence post on top of fence post. Now back off and have a look at this. And this is what I'm proposing for lighting here. And actually I should make that a block higher in the event I should ever have to jump off the track. This is too low to do it. Yeah. Okay. Bit of an annoyance, but not a big problem. First of something is always the place where you make all your mistakes and figure out how to do it right. Okay, that's more like it. That is much more like it. Okay, now let's see. Light level there is 15. The block below it is 14. The block below that is 13. And that's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So this is where we build the next one. Okay, that's not going to work. And I'm wondering if I'm putting these too close together now. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I can see that if I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to want to have an axe. And maybe they do need to be a little bit further apart. Yeah. And let's just try here. Alright. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Doing it this way would be more costly in planks, but it might just be easier. Ah. And yeah, I know I shouldn't be using a pick for that, but it's faster than fist. Alright. I'll get this right eventually. Alright, let's get a little distance here and have a look. I'm thinking now I'm going to go with the plank version. I'll just keep the fence posts and use them for furnace fuel. And this one was just plain too close to the previous. And I think now I want to wait until nighttime and have a look at this in the dark to see how the light is actually doing here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill some time, replace these two fence posts with planks, and see how this looks at night. Alright, here's a look at it from approach. this is looking pretty good. Not quite certain about this middle area, these middle two places here. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's on the 6th block out. If I make them from the 7th block out, the overlap of light levels should make for the whole section of track to be lit up enough to not have anything spawning on it. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is waste a little bit more material and move them again. But that's all right. Well, I'll get that right eventually. I think that'll do it. Well, that was brilliant. Ay. Not exactly the way I wanted to recover the stuff that had fallen to the ground. Yes, I think that's about got it. And so this is what I'm going to go for track lighting solution. And now that I've got it figured out, I will be spending a lot of time off camera building this onto all of the track that I have set up so far, which is quite a bit. Which is why I'm going to do most of it off camera, because I expect it to take a while. It will be time consuming, but worth it in the long run in not having mobs spawn on the track. Yes, I think that's going to do nicely. So I'm going to start working on that. And next episode, we'll get some more work done on the inside of that stronghold. And I'll spend my off-camera time working on this track thing. Take it easy. I'm out of here.